Hey everyone, welcome to your fun moves. Today we are going to be focusing on a lower body and glute strength workout. As far as equipment goes, you can do this one entirely body weight if you want, or if you want, you can grab yourself a set of like light, medium-ish weights that we'll be using to hold on to for some lunges. All right, this one is going to be really quick. You can do this one on its own, or you can sort of pair it with some of your other sort of short and sweet, a few fun moves workouts. And let's get right into it. So we're going to get started in an all fours position. We're gonna go hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and you're gonna kickstand your left foot out to the side. From here, you're gonna gently pull your butt back towards your right heel, and then shift the weight forward. Let's give that a try 2 more times. You pull the butt back towards that right heel, and shift it forward. Great, 1 more time there, rocking that weight back, and then forward. Good, we're gonna do the same thing up and over to the other side, so that right leg is gonna kickstand out to the side, and we go 3 times there, pulling your butt back towards your left heel. Good, 1 more time. All right, let's come into an all fours position. We're gonna go right leg forwards. We're in our half kneeling. Right foot just comes forward a little bit more. We're gonna inhale, reach the arms up, shift into your left hip. Rock that weight down or back, and then arms come down by your side. 2 more times there. We reach up, shift into that left hip. Rock the weight back. Good, 1 more time. Reaching those arms up, shifting into that left hip, and then pulling it back. 1 more time, and then we'll go to the other side, or we are just going to the other side. Right knee down, left leg forward. Reach those arms up, shift into that right hip, and pull it back down. So pretty quick little warm up here. I will say that if you feel like your body needs a bit of a longer warm up, the first sort of working set is make sure to work body weight, and I'll sort of talk about that once we get there. All right. Before we get into it, we're just gonna do a quick roll around of glute bridges. You're gonna come to lie on your back. We're gonna go feet both hip width apart, heels fairly close in towards your butt, arms can just be down by your side, and we're just gonna push the hips up, top of a glute bridge. Now we'll be here for about 45 seconds, and I want you to start taking your time with these glute bridges, thinking about what's happening with your hip creases, your hip joints as we come down, and then as we come up. We will be doing some donkey kicks today, which is sort of a similar-ish motion of what's happening in our hips here when we do our donkey kicks. Nice work. We'll go about 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna go right into our first sort of working round. We're gonna go on the left leg for an entire 4 minutes. We're gonna have 8 donkey kicks, and then we're gonna have 8 variations of a lunge. And we'll be on that left leg for a whole 4 minutes, and then we're just gonna do the same thing on the other side, and then that's your workout, so pretty quick. All right, we're gonna flip around onto our forearms. The knees will be on the floor in 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Here we go. So we're gonna be on those forearms. Knees are gonna be about hip width apart. Now we're gonna kick our left heel up towards the ceiling, keeping about a 90-degree bend in the knee joint. We're extending to the front of that left hip, using the strength of our glute and our hamstring on that left leg. Pull that knee back in, and 7 more times there. We kick that left heel up and pull it back in. Good, let's do 6 more. So you've got 8 in total here. Our first round will kind of be like our exploratory round, and then I'll set you free into it. We'll have tons of, I guess not tons of time, but we'll have some time to work through it. If you're following along with me, I have 1 more. Cool, that's my 8th one. I'm gonna come up to standing. Left leg, we're still working. We're gonna take our right leg, step straight back behind us into a back lunge. Shoulders stay stacked up over top of those hips. I step together. Now we're gonna take it to a curtsy lunge. So that right foot's gonna go to back left-hand corner of your mat. Hips are still square to the top of your mat. And we come up to standing. 6 more like that. So we step back, that's 3. Curtsy lunge, that's 4. You have 8 in total. I'm moving pretty quick here. I programmed the workout, I know what's happening. That's my 8. I'm gonna go right back down to the floor. Come down to those forearms. We always push the floor away whenever we're down on the ground here. We're still on that left side. We got 8 in total. So 8 and 8, taking your time with these movements. If you go through this once, great. If you go through it twice or 3 times, whatever sort of works for you. This is our second round. If you would like to grab onto your weights, you are more than welcome to do so. But you can always do this entirely body weight as well. So it's 8 in total with these lunges. Think 4 of each type of lunge. Like type of lunge. Whew. We're already 2 minutes in, so that means we got 2 more minutes to go. And then we just simply switch to the other side. Funny story about this workout, everybody. Whew, this kind of got my heart rate up. I had filmed it and was pretty much on the last minute of the workout. And then Lee walked in. So this is my second go at it. My legs are tired. 8 and 8. I'm gonna do them without weights because I've already done it with weights. Oh, there's a feather stuck to my butt. I don't know why. And yeah, if you prefer to do your lunges without weights, no problem. And while we work here as well, if you find that you don't like curtsy lunges, you'd rather just do a step back lunge for 8, go for it. If you are newer to lunging, a curtsy lunge can feel a little bit different, maybe a little bit off. We want to make sure what creates this motion with our donkey kick is that extension to the front of that hip. So it's not your low back doing like a little bit of a funky worm kind of thing, or like a cat-cow. Cool, everyone, we've got 30 more seconds here. We'll take a quick little 30-second rest, and then we just do the same thing on the other side. Now, if you ever happen to get knee pain while you're lunging, something to really think about is paying attention to the angle at which your joints are creating as you lunge, and really thinking about your feet into the floor so you can get sort of maximal glute activation and hamstring. So it's not just the knees. Okay, 10 more seconds here, everyone. Think about finishing off wherever you are. Good, we got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick little 30-second rest. We get to do the exact same thing on the right leg, and then we are all done. That is our workout. Nothing sneaky after this. So we're gonna come back down to the floor. The donkey kick. We got 8 donkey kicks on the right, and then those lunges on that right leg. Option to do it body weight if you want. Let's go for it in 3, 2, 1. You're ready? Let's finish it off. 4 minutes here. So taking your time for that first round. If you did do it body weight first round and then you did them weighted, just because we are moving to that right side, I would recommend doing the first round body weight. Let the right side of your body warm up at the same pace at which your left side did. Move it onto that right leg, which means that right leg will be forward. And with the curtsy lunges, we don't need to take super big step to the side. Just like, think like, I don't know, like 5-ish inches over to the side. We still want our hips facing to the front of your mat. I had a lot of requests for like more kind of like quick little workouts like this, so you can kind of like piece together a workout kind of depending on what you wanted to do. So like if you're like, oh, I kind of want to do some of this, and then like maybe a little bit of core, like maybe a quick little cool down after. There will always be some part of a warm up and an activation, even though it's quick. We always want to make sure we move for every movement that we do safely. And how we do that is to properly warm up the body before we move into any sort of dynamic movement, or think weighted movements as well. Whew. Feeling this, everybody. Second time around. Things like that always make good blooper reels. Here we go. Final 2 minutes of our workout. That's it. Stay focused right to the end. Remember, do think quality over quantity with your rounds. I'd rather see really good quality. You're doing maybe like 2 or 3 rounds and like blowing through it. And your donkey kicks look a little funny. We're thinking about what's creating that movement. Is that flexion, that bending in and extending. 8 and 8. Home stretch of our workout. It's a quick one. Stay with me right to the end. you're holding on to those weights, they're just down by your side. And if you happen to only ever have one weight, maybe for something like this, you could hold it up to your chest. You could also hold it down by your side. So if I just had one weight, I would hold on to it in the opposite hand of the leg that we're working. Whew. Nice, everyone. Final minute, that's it. Try to get maybe one more round in, or half of a round. Remember, I'm moving pretty quick through these movements because A, I programmed it, and so I know what it's gonna be like, and B, I've already done it, so I do definitely know what it's gonna be like. Here we go. Whew, my legs are gonna be pooped tomorrow. 30 seconds, that's it. All right, we've got 15 here. I think I can finish off with one more round of donkey kicks. Good, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work wherever you are. We're just gonna come back into our all fours position. So if you were in those donkey kicks, pretty easy transition. And we're gonna go left leg out to the side, pull your butt back towards your heel, and shift it forward 2 more times. So we're just gonna finish off a couple quick little hip rocks. Good, 1 more. And let's switch to the other side. So we're going hands, stay where they are, just pull that knee in, and we kick down the right leg out this time. We'll go 3 times. If this was all you're doing today, I would recommend maybe popping on the lower body stretch, or if this is all you got done today, no problem at all. Your body will thank you, it'll feel good. So after those 3 hip rocks, you're all done, everyone. Quick little lower body and glute strength for you. Let me know what you thought about it, and thanks for choosing to move with me. I'll see you next time. Bye.